that stuff. Um, and like I said, it's pretty ordinary. I mean, have some stories to tell, but we all do. But then again, those are just stories. The story that I want to tell you now, or the story I want to start getting into in these videos and segments, well, again, I would like to get feedback on it so that if I do have a question, sometimes answering a question because you can't think of everything. Sometimes it just doesn't all come to you at one time. And you might have a question, and I'll try to answer it as best I can. I appreciate that because it's not just about me talking, it's about, a conversation. It's not a debate. There's no debate here, although people would like to try to debate, uh, and whatever the case may be, and that's fine. Again, I'm not forcing anybody to believe what I believe, and I'm not forcing you to believe it, and you can't force me to believe it. We could only exchange knowledge and, see where it goes. I mean, I know where I am. I'm happy where I am. Where do you want to be? Or what do you want to accomplish? And lots of times, if you're younger, uh, you might not really, there's when you're younger, there's a lot of things going on in your head of where you want to be. And there's a lot of people now. There's a lot of younger people now also who when I meet a lot of people who are from other countries who are younger, like late 20s, early 30s, and a lot of them, a little more uh, centered. Even though they have that, I guess that instinct of, and we'll get into that, what the mind does, and so on and so on. But a lot of them realize that it's not just about those things. I think they realize it because they came from other countries and grew up in other places. And in America was spoiled. We don't realize it. Even though, there's always a battle of freedom and this, that, and the other, which I understand that too. But for the most part, I still think that living in America, I'm happy with it. I'd rather not. I wouldn't rather be anywhere in particular. Although I wouldn't mind visiting because, you know, remember, no matter where you are, you're connected to those people too. They might not realize it, but you have to realize it. And that's why a lot of, I guess, spiritual people feel free to travel anywhere, and it cuts down your fear. See, there's a lot of fear in the brain. There's a lot of fear in the head of unknown. You know, like let's talk about anything we don't understand. We want to either destroy, control, something like that. We don't understand it. It's scary. That's why lots of times, yeah, like let's just say it was aliens. Let's just say, why ain't they here, or why don't they just come out and say, hey, what's going on? Let's just say, first of all, if we don't understand them, like, or it's something that we're not used to, we're probably not going to trust it. We're probably going to try to kill it. I mean, we kill our own kind. You think something from another planet, you know, makes the wrong move, or you watch too many movies. You know what I'm saying? Because almost every movie about aliens, they want to destroy us, they want to kill us, they want to eat us, you know. And that stays with you in your head because you're like, because that's the only thing we know. We don't know any different. We don't know any better. It's it's funny in a way, but it's not because And I'm sorry if I'm jumping around here and there, but I'm trying to make this first video. Um, I want to tell you that these are the things that we'll talk about. Anything. I'll talk about anything that you can tie into knowing you. and knowing me. Knowing you is like knowing me if we're both on the same page. The biggest thing you can know is yourself, not what someone's doing, why they're doing that. Most of the stuff we worry about doesn't even come true. Did you ever notice that? We sit and worry for days and weeks about, and then nothing happens anyway. Doesn't even come to fruition. So, you know, that's the way your mind works. When what we're going to learn about a lot is the mind, the body, and I guess we could call it a soul or whatever it is, a life force. Let's call it a life force. And again, we're here for a very short amount of time. It's not as long as you think when you talk about the total time of, this earth has been here. 100 years if we're here, that's nothing compared to 100,000, million, a billion. That 100 years is it's nothing. And that's the thing, is that you want to make the best or the most out of you being here. And I think that the best and most is not a matter of how much money you have or how much you amass. Whoever dies with the most toys wins. That's baloney. That is complete baloney. That they don't win. They're still dead. All right, so you got toys. That's great. Don't get me wrong. I have none against that. If you have $1 billion, but see, this is the thing. You really want to learn somebody? It's not learning the type of person you are as a millionaire or a billionaire. You really want to learn somebody. Make them lose it all. Make them lose all their money. Then you'll see who they really are. Let's see if they're still able to smile and be happy. Or if they'll, hang themselves, kill themselves. You don't know. But that's the biggest part, is not somebody who amasses that money and you watch them work hard and they have it all. Watch somebody lose it all. See what type of person they are. See how they act. That's how you really learn somebody, I guess. So anyway, we're going to stop this for now. This is, like I said, my first video. And we're going to try to keep them, I guess, within these time frames. This is already 25 minutes, I guess, 10 minutes sometimes, 20 minutes, a half hour. I mean, I don't want to go too much. And I do want to find, in my first couple of videos, and then maybe when we have some questions, we can find a direction, or I'll just keep going and we'll see where that goes. Okay. All right. Thank you for listening. Thank you for giving me your time. And hopefully, maybe we could help each other. Thank you.